First time in Malta in winter. Real costs, real travel, and exactly what to expect in your first 24 hours.
Hello, welcome to Dublin Airport, and would you please subscribe to Rue Photo and Travel? All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Santa. Grazie. Thank you. So I'm here, getting off my Ryanair flight from Dublin. I'm in a new country, new location. I've never been here before. Yes, welcome to Malta. And this is the part where hundreds of people turn up and not greet me, or rather, they don't bother turning up. No one knew I was coming. This was a spur of the moment thing. Now, to find the car hire desk, which is somewhere in this airport. This airport can't be that big. So I shall make inquiries and you shall see the car shortly. Well, that was easy enough to find. The sign was right above my head. So down these escalators. And so this is my hire car. Got it from 6T through Sunny Cars. So I'll give you a price breakdown of it later on. And I got a great deal on it, but they took €400 for a deposit. But I'm happy enough with that because if there's any problems, Sunny Cars will reimburse me for it. Now, let's drive. Okay, I'm finally in the apartment now and I'm on the top floor. If you have a look at the view, it's a penthouse suite and I know it's dark, which is why I'm saving the room tour till morning the next day, and you'll be able to see it a lot more. That's the Best Western Hotel right opposite. So I'm hungry, I'm tired, I had no sleep last night, so I'm gonna go about a kilometre away, I'm gonna walk to it. It's some tasty food. It's not local per se, but I haven't had this type of food for a very long time, and it's received 4.9 on Google, so you'll see me there in a moment. So whilst I'm walking to it, I may as well show you a few sights and sounds in the darkness. Got to avoid that grid there. And yes, Starbucks is closed, of course, because it's after 9, and this has gotten my attention. 9 Lives with the pushy cat there in black. Now, of course, I'm not going to show everything in the dark, but it's just the time I arrived. But that looks like the beach there with some sand. I think this is one of the beaches with imported sand because most of the beaches around here are rocky. By the way, this area is St. Paul's Bay. That's where I'm staying for the next few nights. This is meant to be Bugibba Square, and from what I've learned, it's been under construction for the last few months. They're redoing it. Looks a bit of a mess at the moment, like a building site, but when it's sorted, it's going to look wonderful, like these artist depictions. And they have one of these. I'm loving it. Ba-da-da-da-da. And the place I want to go to, it's down this street. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the best kebab shop possibly in Malta. Do you agree, sir?
Yes, yes. The best.
Right, let's go in. So here it is, people, the delights they have on offer, all different varieties of meat for their kebabs. Here's the sauces. And some of this I've never seen before in a kebab shop, but they do an array of Indian dishes as well to boot. So please don't judge me for it. It's very rare I have kebabs of this caliber. I will try some local food later on, I promise you that. And here it is. Look at that. That is fabulous. Right, so here we go. I'm going to taste it without the sauces first. So it's a mixed kebab plate. So it has fries, bit of bread there, some lettuce, olives, tomatoes, red onions. They let me choose the salad, and this would be the lamb. Definitely needs some sauce, which I will put on in a moment. Well, here's the chicken. Right, going for the sauces now. This is the yogurt. Oh, that was very sweet, but good. Makes all the difference adding that to it. This one is hummus. I'll put that on the chips. That's quite lemony. On the final one, a chili sauce. I'll put that on the chicken side. Zesty. Oh, the chilies hit you after a few seconds, but it's manageable, especially for my palate, because I don't like it too hot. That is quite delicious, and this is my first meal here in Malta, in St. Paul's Bay. So now you can leave me in peace. I'm absolutely stuffed and satisfied from that kebab. Oh, it was right tasty. So I'm not going to have another one of those on this trip. But anyway, I'll show you the rest of this square area under construction from the other side. And there are loads of restaurants and bars open. Look at that, fish and chips, $9.95 deal there. And Chinese and sushi, special set menu, $11.95. So you've got some great deals here. So Steve from Algarve Love, you'll probably love this. Right, so we'll plod along and have a look further. It looks like a cozy area, outdoor area there. Empty now because it's night time. And oh, this terrace is going to be something during the day. What's this venue called? It's playing a bit of jazz bossa nova coming from it. And it's called Bognor. Wonder if it's anything to do with Bognor Regis, that seaside town on the south coast of England.
The next morning.
And so here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the grand room tour of where I'm staying. So let us start off with the kitchenette area. So you have the microwave, of course, the toaster, the kettle. There's no fancy coffee machine, but there's tea bags and a bit of green tea there, and a welcome gift of a bottle of the finest vino. Okay, and there's my little work desk. so I can edit my vlogs. And there's my channel there on YouTube. Oh yes, and we have a large fridge and the freezer below. Plenty of room. Oh, and they've given us some ice. That's very thoughtful of them. And this is the only bedroom, the master bedroom. Look at those red satin sheets, oh yeah. And a very large wardrobe as well, and a TV. So just behind me and to the left, you have the terrace as well. Oh, look at that view. Amazing view. Shame about the construction going on, but it's ongoing and you got to put up with it. This is the area you're in. It's a tourist zone, and look, an outdoor patio set for the terrace. And this table, I've actually bumped into it twice. This was at night, it's glass, you can't see it, and I cut myself on it because of it. So there's a clothing rack there, there's some of my clothes hanging out to dry. That's the Best Western Hotel right opposite there. And you have the laundry room here in the back. It's very handy having a washing machine as well, and the mops and the brush to sweep. There's a washing machine there. Right, I'll take you back inside the apartment through the other door and back to where the kitchenette is. And this is the seating area, and the seat is actually occupied with all my vlogging gear at the moment. A smaller TV and a work desk, which is being used to charge my batteries at the moment, and the bathroom. So you have everything you need really. It's got one of those powerful shower jets, the twin shower setup. So that's it for the room tour. And the price for this, for 4 nights, only €159. You can't beat that, eh? That's 4 nights. But then again, we're in the second week of December. Okay, go.
Oh, you're welcome to Dublin Airport. And would you please subscribe to Rue Travel, all right?
No.
Rue Photo Travel.
We'll go again. Take 2.
Yeah.
Okay, action.
Oh, yes. Welcome to Dublin Airport. And would you, and would you please...
Start again, sorry. Okay, go.
We're getting the camera. Don't worry, I don't have to do that. Hang on, we'll get the photograph done. How about that, Shannon? You take it. That's class.
This is meant to be Bugibba Square. Hopefully I've pronounced it. This is meant to be Bugibba. I'm dropping everything. Right, start again. Focus. Now definitely need some sauce, which I'll put on in a moment.